Hi Virgo, this is Tara. Welcome to your January 2016 Psychic Tarot forecast. Wow, January. A happy new year to you. I hope you had a great holiday and you're looking forward to this year. You know, I received an email recently during the holidays from a friend across the water in the UK. I'm in America. And he was wishing me a happy new year and Merry Christmas. And he said, remember to share the light. Remember to share peace. It creates harmony and love between people. So my feeling is, energetically hold hands with those around the world. We had a lot of crazy instances, especially the last half of the year with the Paris bombings and with that in California and so on and so forth. There have been more and more and more that I'm not even mentioning, but we don't have to. They've been there. So it feels like when we are connected together, when people feel love, when they feel at peace, when they feel harmony, when they feel like there's those that care about them, and we all want to feel that way. And so I think when we do that, it ripples out and creates a harmonic flow or a peaceful flow to each other. And this is a universal 9 year for everyone. So this is about unconditional love and compassion. So let's he paid it forward to me, and I want to pay it forward to you guys, and hopefully we'll create the type of year that we really want to see everywhere. Create your own life. Create your thoughts, create your life, right? Okay, on to the reading, Virgo, and I'm pulling 4 cards for your 4-card spread. I appreciate your listening to that, and also any light work that you do. I feel like some of you are light workers in your particular way. Okay, so let's take a look at the first card. All right, so this is an awesome card. This is a physical card. This is about putting some things into motion, and there's a lot of positive movement forward. And this is the same as the wand cards. So you're really being creative. You're really being energetic, and you're ready to put some things in motion because it's number 8 as well. And in numerology, 8 represents the spiritual and the material, like bringing in our thoughts and concepts and putting them into reality here on earth to prosper from them. And that could be prosper financially, which I'm feeling big time, because 8 is also the number of money, power, not to have power over other people, but just to feel your own power. So it's about bringing that spirituality to prosper. And I love this card because really it's sort of a simple card. It's a guy, or you could say a person, it's really nebulous at this point, in a sailboat and moving towards the sun. So he's in some deep blue waters and has seen a lot of deep blue. And I'm feeling like some of you, in some time, maybe during the past year, I said that, and I feel like some of you have felt blue or down or just wanting to create more. But you're really in this movement forward now. You're starting to change. You're starting to see some things, some cycles. We don't want to talk about your whole life, but there are some things, some wheels in motion that you've put forth, and they're coming to fruition. So when I look at this card, I'm really seeing how the sun is shining through the sail itself. So the light is starting to penetrate your ideas. I feel like some of you are communicating with some partners on some ideas. I feel like they have the potential to be very prosperous, financially successful. I'm also noticing the aqua around this. The sail is really getting my attention, the sail part of the sailboat. The aqua blue, and that's about the throat chakra. If you study chakras, the aquamarine is a crystal that really helps to balance the throat chakra. So it feels like to me that any type of communication you're doing, any proposals that you're presenting, you're communicating, Maybe it's a speech, maybe it's a talk, maybe it's going into a conference with people and meeting and talking about ideas that will bring material satisfaction for everyone, or at least you're proposing something to get some financial loans. Maybe you're looking for a loan. But I really do feel that there is some communication you're going to be doing, because I'm seeing that aquamarine. And if you want to get one, they're very inexpensive. It really does make an interesting difference when you're going to be doing a speech or a talk to have that near you. You have to put it right here, but you can hold it. It's also Archangel Raziel, I believe, which is the angel of help and communication. So this is really an awesome card for you to come up first in your reading, Virgo. I'm really loving that. Let's go on to the next and see what comes up. Okay, so now the next one is a mental card. So this is really feeling like a completely different card, but let's intuitively go into this. This is a mental card, so this is not really the physical like the other, but it's more thinking, our concepts, our thoughts, our ideas. And this card is called Suffering in Silence. This is the number 9. Well, I was saying earlier, 9 has to do about completion. So I feel like some of you guys, you are completing, or you are moving away from some of those negative beliefs and negative thoughts that you've had, so that you can move on to that physical positive movement forward. I feel like, maybe you were stuck or felt stuck back in, even, I'm feeling especially the third quarter, but it may have been any time during 2015 or any time during your life. And you're wanting to move out of that, move out of those ways of thinking. This is the 2 millennium. This is when we're here to express ourselves. And it's, a lot of people do work for companies and corporations, but also if you have an idea and it's very special to you, I encourage people to do that, as I was encouraged to express yourself. It's about relating to people in a different way, and really creating your own power, your own world, your own money. So, and I say your own money, but money that you make from the services that you put out. So I feel like a lot of you are going to be letting go, or you have, in fact, are completing the letting go of some old ways of thinking, some old ideas, some old concepts. And when I look at this card, I see the leg that it's in back of her that she's kind of sitting on, and it's bare. So she's open to new ideas now. She's open to new ways. She's barefoot. She's ready to go along on this path with what you might want to say a naked foot, start a new rebirth, a new journey, come out like a new baby, and start a new way of thinking for yourself that will be prosperous. Okay, well, I love this next card that came up after talking about that, because this leads into a spirit card, and this is also the number 9. You guys are getting 8s and 9s. The 9 is a very high vibration number in numerology. High vibration number. It encompasses all the other numbers 1 through 8. And so it understands each one of the like the 1 is I can do it. The 2 is okay, let's be partners. The 3 is joy, happiness. The 4 is foundation. I could go on and on. 5 is being open and freedom. You might want to leave me your what day you were born on the comments below, and I'll comment on that. That tells me what or how you use your everyday life talents, what you bring to the table. But this is spiritual strength. So this is really like you have seen that some of the things that you thought about aren't working. You're ready to raise your vibration, and out comes a lot of spiritual attunement. Again, financial prosperity, which doesn't have anything to do with this card, but I'm hearing it. And that some of you might be seeking even more and more spirituality to put in your everyday life, to access it into your everyday life, to use, to transform your life. You're like saying, you know what, I kind of want to break out of the mold here. I kind of want to look at things on a angelic or higher self level or archangel level, or who you connect with. If you have an altar, really being in that flow. And this has come up a couple times, being in that flow of ceremony of the spirit that you are. So you guys are really, when I look at this card, you guys are really raising the roof, if you will, raising the roof of your spirituality. And some of you might actually be even going to a retreat or going to visit some land that, again, is ceremonial, or you're in a location, or you're going on a trip that feels like it's ceremonial to you. And there might be yoga or meditation involved or something like that. So that feels really nice. Okay, so for your last card, this is an awesome card. This is another physical card, which means that which we put out there, the material part of life. This is material and spiritual prosperity. All right, Virgo, this is a fun reading. You started off with positive movement forward in your physical world. So physically, you're putting some things forward. And this prosperity, number 6, has to do with, 6 in numerology has to do with family, responsibility, community, love. The things that I was talking about at the beginning of the reading that are, if we hold hands energetically. It also has to do with you really seeing, I was just talking about land and what you can get from the land. And if you look at this card, he's really looking out at what he's created in his life. The beautiful lawn, the trees. He's standing on a patio with a beautiful railing. And so he's looking out over his achievements. And that feels really, really good. The sun is huge, so there's a lot of sunlight. This particular card also has sunlight on it. He's moving towards the sun. Now he's actually looking at what he's manifested with the sun shining on it. Okay, my friends. So this is a very, very positive card to come up for your last card in January. So I encourage you, I'm feeling a real richness around this. I'm feeling like some of you are going to be purchasing, I know we've just done the holidays, but some of you are going to be purchasing possibly some new clothing. Maybe you're going to be, again, presenting ideas. So you might want to purchase something that makes you feel good. It doesn't have to be real expensive. My gosh, you can buy a sweater or a nice cardigan that is pretty and nice, but it doesn't have to be hugely expensive, but it makes you feel rich. It makes you feel wealthy. And because this is about material and spiritual abundance, I feel like some of you are going to be learning some new things, playing with some new friends, some new ideas. And I say playing with, I feel like there's a lot of jousting around with, but at the same time there is definitely some business, defining goals, working together, and having a joyous time doing this. This is also about your family. So maybe you're giving wealth to your family by doing this. You're creating a family fun, loving atmosphere for your direct family and also for those others that you love, your friends, because it is about community. All right, Virgo, that was a really fun reading. I would just say let any past beliefs drop, because you're ready to. You're physically and financially moving things forward, and you're on a huge spiritual journey here that's opening up more and more for you. Okay, my friends, I so enjoyed that reading. I hope you did too. And if you'd like a private reading, it's much more in depth, much more detail. And I'm filling up for January, so I'd love to hear from you. You can go on my email, which is themagicalmatrix@gmail.com. Or you can go on my website, which is taraventura.com, and order a reading for me. I have videos I can do for you, or if you want a phone or Skype, we can do that as well. just email me if you want to, like I said. And I hope you have a wonderful month. Let me know in the comments what's going on. Make sure and subscribe. And I look forward to talking with you soon. Take care.